Welcome to OCTOBERFEST. Won't you join us?
Yeah. 12 hours later.
Welcome back to the Project Gen X podcast. I am one of your hosts, Alan Smith, along with...
I'm the other guy, Big Dave, and sitting across the table from me is Ariel.
Hello.
Oh, it didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't do the sound effect.
Hold up.
Try it again.
Let's try it again. Hold up.
You gotta. Yep. Is Ariel?
There we go.
Make a princess sound.
Yeah, we kind of got it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I know we've been a lot delinquent this year with some episodes.
It has been a rough year.
It has been, and but yeah, we are on the path back. I know we said that about 3 months ago.
What, June?
I think
July?
it was June. It was at the end of June, I believe, and then we
That's
put out an episode with the full intentions of putting out more.
Yeah.
And then life just took a hard left turn all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And especially in my life, it just kind of stayed there for until just here recently.
June's always a bad month.
Yeah,
for me,
well, June, July, August were all just,
Yeah.
especially July and August were just like, what's going on? And so now we're back. We absolutely were not going to let October get away without doing more episodes, and so we have reconvened to bring yet another Oktoberfest. And Ariel, what have you been up to in the last year? Because seriously, it's like I have not hardly. I mean, I know we've like messaged each other a few times, back and forth in the meantime, but it's usually just been kind of a like, hey, you still
I've been
interested
working
in doing
my
this?
ass off. That's what I've been doing.
I understand that. I've been doing a lot of that as well.
I don't know what my job, they just requiring me. I think I got a bump up, so.
That's cool.
I'm just required more, which is, I guess, nice, but also kind of exhausting, especially during this time. There's no job that could take over the Halloween season for me. Halloween comes around, and I'm like, all right, let's slow this.
So you thinking about going back to Spirit?
Hell no.
You haven't done that in several years now, though, have you?
I don't even know how many years. I think it's been 3 or 4 now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because maybe I was working there the first year that we did this, I think. Maybe.
You were working there part-time.
Maybe part-time. Yeah, so that was my last year.
Yeah, because you weren't
over at Nashville
You weren't
West.
the manager any longer. So that was
So now I work for that photography company I have, and then they got a contract with 13th floor. So we have a lot of... That's why I was at National Nightmare the other day.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I ran into you over at Nashville Nightmare because I went to my first haunted house since like my late 20s in a very long time.
Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it.
Good.
I've got questions later.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much I have opinions, and I don't know.
We probably have the same opinions, but I don't know. I got questions later.
But Nashville Nightmare, Nashville Nightmare, that's a thing around,
They have
That's
been around.
I wish they would do the
time.
pyros off the top of the sign more often than what they do. I think that's like a really cool thing.
Do they have I wonder if they have codes about that or something where you can only do so much. I'm sure it's expensive on top of it as well. So.
Yeah.
I am not a representative of Nashville Nightmare, so I feel like anything
you work for a company
you're a
within Nashville.
Yeah.
No, I get it. That's why I said. That's the reason I said I have questions for later.
Yeah. Later off mic.
It's like the Spirit situation. Jeez,
People should at least go and check it out though. It's pretty cool. It's basically 4 houses.
And get a photo.
Yeah, and get a photo. Absolutely get the photo because I was not expecting the backdrops. In the
they
photos.
have really cool edits.
I just thought it was just going to be a picture, and then when I got over there and got my photos, I was like, holy crap, there's like 4 or 5 different...
I have so many selfies on the refrigerator in that office that we sell the photos in. There's like pictures of me through the past couple of years.
Nice.
Because we started the contract last year. It was our first year.
That's cool.
So this is my second year with National Nightmare. I've never worked for National Nightmare.
You've always been a contractor.
Oh, okay.
I've always been around and about.
Yeah.
And
All right. See, I was under the impression,
connections
you worked there
and-
with them. So.
Oh, I worked for Halloween Express, which the person who owned National Nightmare owned Halloween Express.
Oh.
Still does. Maybe
the
possibly.
same person that still owns.
Yeah, but they contracted it to 13th floor. The person that owns it, the guy.
Okay.
That's a whole
I
other
used to
thing.
know the
I was-
person that owned it. Oh, but no, it wasn't that one. I take it back. There was another one that was up the street in Hendersonville. I used to know the guy that ran that one.
Oh, the Haunted Woods one?
I think so, yeah. But that was a long time ago. Like, and it was really, I knew him because I worked at Party City at the time, and
Yeah.
they got a lot of stuff from us, and so I would see him throughout the year, because wanting to order stuff here and there and that kind of stuff. But that's been a long time. So
Yeah.
There's not too many haunted houses I've worked for, but that's a whole long story. I
Yeah.
feel. All those things. And there's
well, it tis
yeah.
the season, It's
My favorite haunted house, my first haunted house I ever went to was Monster Mountain. May it rest in peace.
Oh.
that was in White House, wasn't it? Was it
I
White
think it
House?
was
or
like,
Mountain?
yeah, it was Hendersonville maybe?
Was it Hendersonville?
Or
It was kind of in between.
It was kind of that in between. Yeah,
I know it was on that
remember
side of
it.
town because that's
Yeah,
where I
it was-
lived at the time.
It was like North Hendersonville, South White House.
Okay, yeah, I
type
knew it was
thing.
somewhere around in there. But yeah.
Best
See,
thing I ever went to.
When I first moved to town, the first one we went to was Haunted Woods over here off of Neely's
At the Bend, Haunted Woods, the Bend. Yeah, and
Haunted Woods, the Bend.
our family friends ran that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was.
I really enjoyed that one. That was a great one.
Yeah, that one was a lot of fun. So.
I like Slaughterhouse, okay? It's
You know
all right.
why they stopped?
They're all
it?
right.
I don't think Slaughterhouse back in the day,
Oh.
When they were downtown,
even before that.
No,
I don't
like,
remember
Yeah,
before
so you,
that.
yeah, you were
See,
been like really young. I know.
Slaughterhouse was...
It was over here in Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the.
Was it?
It was. It's where it started. It
What
was.
year?
Oh, this is 94, 93, 94.
I was thinking like 92.
Yeah, somewhere around. It
Oh,
might
yeah.
have
I
been
was
92,
just
94.
born.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
it
I
was
know.
like my
We're
junior,
well
senior year
aware.
of high school. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're the
What?
old guys in the room.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Reminded. Sorry.
it started off over here, and then it moved downtown.
Yeah.
And it was
Okay,
down there
I
for a long
remember
time.
it being
Yeah.
downtown, and I went there. Like, I started going there. I think I was like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Possibly. It was my first time going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that when they moved downtown. They had that really cool thing where you'd walk into a room that had like 8 doors,
Right.
and you had to walk around and figure out which door was the correct one to get you into the next room of 8 doors.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good at utilizing because I remember the building was like it did levels.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did.
That was very nice utilization of that building.
Yeah.
That was, because KDF was a sponsor
Yes.
for Slaughterhouse
For
for
years.
Back when KDF was still a rock station.
Yeah.
We won't get into that. We have harped on that enough times.
I
on this
see you're aging
episode.
yourself. Not,
I don't care.
I know.
I don't care. Those
It's
of
not
us
me. It's not my fault.
Those of us who grew up with KDF being like the Southeast like premier rock station, and they were, are still very salty about that whole
I'm
situation.
salty about
So,
losing KDF and Thunder 94.
Thunder 94. I miss that one.
I've
also.
never even heard of that one.
Yeah,
I've heard of
were,
KDF.
You would have been like
In diapers.
3 or 4 years old when that whole situation happened.
Oh, I
yeah,
see,
it
I
was
see,
Thunder
I see.
94. Matter of fact, we had a friend that worked there.
Yeah.
And they got done dirty. They really did. They basically were told like 2 days before they went off the air that like, oh yeah, by the way,
Thunder 94
Yeah.
was the legit sister rock station to Lightning 100.
yeah.
Oh,
And they
okay.
were
So
straight
I
up
see.
rock.
Yeah.
They were straight up rock.
And they would play a lot of the indie stuff that KDF
Yeah.
was doing more
And
mainstream.
they did, I forget what it was called, but on Saturday nights, because this is like 96, 95, 96, 97, around in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, alternative music is really big, and metal wasn't quite as big. But on Saturday
Good old
nights, from like 10 to midnight, they would just do metal. That's all they would do. And it was really cool. And, what was the guy's name? Uncle
Oh, I don't remember.
Keith. Uncle Keith.
Yeah,
That's who it was.
okay.
He was local. Unfortunately, he's not with us any longer. But he hosted it, and it was one of those things where like I discovered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Listening to him, and just like, oh, this is so
What a
awesome.
shame we don't have that kind of
And
culture
we don't have that
anymore.
stuff any longer. You know, that's one of the things.
And then at midnight, you could switch over to 105.9 and catch metal shop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
neat. I still listen to 105.9.
No, they were on KDF.
Metal
Metal
shop
Shop was on KDF.
Started on KDF.
Yeah. Did it switch?
But
to
when
109?
KDF went
the Buzz?
away, it went to
105.9 The Buzz.
No,
No, that's
1029.
1029 the buzz.
1059 is The Rock. Right?
Pretty sure it was on 105.9.
The Rock. That's what it's called.
1059. Talking about the Katie or the one at the rock station.
509.
It was 104.5 at the time though.
Well, yeah.
Before they switched. We're getting into way too much stuff here. All these radio stations have changed. Basically, what is the Rock now used to be the Fox, which was 104.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and when they switched over, like when they switched stations, they literally took like everybody with them.
Yeah.
And then
I
104
see.
and then 104 became
They switched broadcasting
sports
companies.
talk show.
They went from.
they're still owned by the same company.
Are they?
Yeah, they're still owned by the same company. Matter of fact, you can if you go to their studios, you can see the other studios like right down the hallway. Yeah, so
It's all
that's all getting into
/ Clear Channel.
Really
The
is.
Buzz is down the street from my house.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. It's neat.
It gives me an idea of what part of town you're in now.
Anyhow.
We've known she was there
Oh.
for.
I did. I
It's
knew.
funny because my band practices right down the street from there. So
And yet you've never come by.
now that I know you're over there, just be careful what you wish for.
Hey, man, I'm constantly, all I ever do is work on Halloween. If
Yeah,
I'm not
I know,
working on Halloween, I'm working on next year's Halloween. Right?
Sounds like a pretty good
All
life,
I-
honestly. So.
You know what? It's not bad.
Yeah.
If you think about it, well, spending my entire life just working on projects
You just went to Louder Than Life.
and festivals.
and
The rest of my life is
I know. I was getting ready to
festivals.
say. I know you were just at a rock festival again.
Oh, Loud and Life was so good. We talked about it when we were at
Yeah,
Vermont.
it was all 3 days, right?
It was 4 days.
4 days.
It was
4 days.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Nice. Okay, so who were the highlights?
Rob Zombie was the first day,
Duh.
but that was
This is her we're talking about. Rob
yeah,
Zombie was on the top of
it's
that.
the only
no matter
reason.
what.
That's actually Rob Zombie and then Kubla Khan are the only reason that I went this year. Other than my friend went and she listens to the Sleep Tokens and the Bad Omens and those kinds of the newer
I
bands.
like both those bands.
Oh wow.
I'm not into the newer bands. I mean, they're all right. They're not bad, but I'm a new metal. No,
I get
forever.
it.
You're a new metal forever.
I'm new metal forever.
Well, you know,
like
I think I'm
dad
just-
rock. What's considered dad rock
don't
now?
don't even with that dad rock crap.
But that's what
okay?
it's considered now,
I
but
know,
you know what I mean?
know,
Like,
I
just-
know.
I'm a-
Godsmack is dad rock. That's
I
crazy
know,
to me.
I know.
I'm just a metalhead, and it doesn't matter if it's old, and I'll even try some of the new
I like
stuff.
some of this. What Kubla Khan is newer, so I like them.
Yeah, Dave and I had tickets to go see. It's not your thing, but X, the old punk band from like the 1970s.
I'd go see punk
80s.
bands. I
Their
haven't
first album was
seen
81.
enough
Was it 81?
punk
Okay.
bands.
So it was X and Los Lobos were coming to town, and it was
Yeah.
like supposed to be this big deal, and they canceled the tour. Like we were supposed to be going next week to see them.
Yeah,
we had good
next
seats and
Tuesday
everything.
night. Yeah,
and it was
now,
like
I
you've
have
got to be kidding me. So,
I have seen Los Lobos and I have seen X.
I've never seen either
but
of them.
I've never
so.
seen them together, and it was
Yeah.
going to be such a because X just released a new album in 24.
Yeah, but I found out a little bit more on that.
Oh? What happened?
What's his name? Not John Doe, but the guitar player. Anyways, he's got real bad problems with his diabetes, and apparently the shows that he's done recently, he's had to sit.
Yeah.
He's had so many problems, and apparently there was some health issues.
Billy
that came up.
Zoom.
Billy Zoom. Apparently there's been some health issues that they were just like, we just cannot do this tour.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
As somebody with diabetes, the neuropathy will get you feet 1st every time. I'm having problems with it now.
My mother has that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
diabetes.
dad does
She has
too.
really bad neuropathy.
yeah,
Yeah, it sucks.
yeah. So
Some days it's not so bad. Some days it's like, you ever sat on your?
remember, Gen X, this is what you got to look forward to.
Remember when you used to sit on your
And you
foot?
millennials aren't very far behind us.
I was
It's
about
like-
to say, listen here, my sciatica.
Oh, I've
Talk
got
about
that.
sciatica.
Let me
okay?
tell you about that.
I've
When
got-
I hit my 30s, that was what's crazy.
Yeah, I've
Welcome
got
to
that,
adulthood.
I've got that crap too. But no, you
Yeah.
know how you used to sit on your foot and you'd go to sleep and then
Yeah.
you'd let the blood flow back and it was all pins and needles and it was just excruciating? Imagine that in both feet from the ankles down all the time. You just get used to it.
Yeah, that's what my mother said too.
Speaking of Halloween,
Wait, hey, listen, we had to, do a
I know,
segue
I know,
of
I know.
we're at a
we got a lot. We got a lot.
Back in my day.
We got a lot to catch up on. I know.
Here's that
It's a-
cloud. Let's yell at it.
Yeah, no joke, man. That is. I swear, the first time I ever uttered the phrase "kids these days," I know I was in my mid-20s somewhere.
I was like 26.
Yeah, but as much as I have said that in the last, let's say, 6 months.
Oh, I say it all the time now.
In fact, when the folks in the photo booth were asking me what the podcast was about, I was like, it's a couple of old Gen Xers just yelling at clouds. And they all kind of laughed at me.
Yeah, there's a
They're
lot
like,
of
you're
that.
old, ha ha.
Speaking of which, did you see where Corey said that, what's her name? Real Slim Sherry was in town?
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was staying at the Thompson. So,
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
I know. I love her. She's great. She's out of Georgia, so it doesn't surprise
Yeah.
me a whole lot. You probably know who you're talking about. She was,
No idea what you're
she's,
talking about.
She's social media. She's
Influencer.
a Gen Xer and
Social media comedian.
Yeah, and she puts out a bunch of of TikToks and all that kind of stuff. She's pretty
I'm not
funny,
on the
so-
TikToks.
I'm
I'm
not
not
either.
either, but they always
I
make it
tried
over
it
to
once
Instagram.
and
Yeah.
didn't care for it.
It's
to be honest.
spyware.
It is. It
It's straight up
absolutely is
legitimate spyware.
It's even that. It's just like watching. It's a lot of watching other people talk
Right.
about other stuff, and I'm like, I would be a TikToker if I had the, the patience to
Yeah.
work with technology, but I don't. But I don't like watching people talk about stuff. I'm not a person who listens to ASMR and any of that.
Oh,
I'm
God,
not.
I do not understand ASMR. That's a whole other
I
situation, though.
get
It's,
it. I know some people. I know
Okay.
some people
Alright.
that are into ASMR, but I don't personally.
Knowing you, that does not surprise me in the
I mean, I
slightest
know
that
the
you
people.
know those people.
I know a lot of people. We're in the nerdom, okay? We know the
I've
peoples.
got
Yeah,
my
it's fine.
little amateur Instagram thing that I do with my motorcycle stuff, but that's about all I do.
Yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I don't want to listen to that. I'd
Yeah,
rather listen
no.
to music
Yeah.
than listen to somebody
exactly.
talk. Or I'd fall asleep to a movie, a horror movie. A lot
See
of
anything good lately? New-ish.
Well, let's talk about the past year. Let's talk about Sinners.
Sinners was okay.
Haven't seen it yet.
What?
Let
You
me say
have
this.
to.
Let me say this about Sinners.
What are you about to say? Because I'll be mad.
I really enjoyed
Okay, good.
one of the movies in Sinners because that's two different movies. It's just like From Dusk Till Dawn, where it's two different movies that are kind of shoved together.
That's why I love it so much.
I know. I really enjoyed one of them, and I thought the other one was pretty good.
Okay.
And the horror stuff was not the part that I enjoyed the most.
You
I
know
really,
what?
I was really enjoying like the first half of that movie of like I could sit here and watch all of this.
100% agree
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
The first part of the movie, I forgot that there was the second
I
part
know,
of the
I know,
movie.
I know.
And I was so invested in that story that I feel like this should have been a 2-part film.
I could see
Okay.
that 100%.
What
It's a
streaming
good movie,
service?
though. I think it's only available on demand right now because that movie.
You just
it came
gotta
out
buy
in
it.
That movie came out in what, February? Is that right? January, February,
I
somewhere
don't
around
know
in there.
concept of time,
It's
man.
been in theaters ever since. It has done that well.
Really?
It is going to wind up being one of the top movies of the year. And
Personal
it is
opinion,
great.
top tier in the last few years that I've seen movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's look.
I'll just wait for it to hit
It's
a
interesting.
streaming service.
It's interesting. And
It's very much a From Dusk Till Dawn type situation.
Okay.
Where you start off with one thing and then you wind up somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool
So,
with
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I agree. I think if they had made them two different movies, I would have probably liked the horror stuff more. But just the fact that the world that they set you down in to begin with, I'm right.
Wonderful.
I was so invested in those characters and everything, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is a horror movie, isn't it? It's like,
oh, yeah, the rest of this.
and then it was
okay.
like, okay. But I love the little tag at the end though.
No, yeah.
That was great.
It got weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good.
Okay, what
So
else?
good. What was the other film
Weapons.
that
Have you seen Weapons?
I have not? I have
saw that
read a lot about it in the world and everything that's going on in it.
If you like Sinners, you'll like Weapons.
Okay, I kind of
That's-
figured. They're
that's-
already talking about doing another movie related to
They
it. I hope
they
this isn't
very much-
not Insidious. What is that franchise?
which one?
The Annabelle one. What's
Oh,
that?
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
The Conjuring thing. I hope that's not or like a Ouija.
They're coming out with a
experiment.
new Conjuring.
They just had, it's in theaters
It's
already.
a-
Of
Is it?
course
Yeah.
they are. Number 12, 13,
Yeah,
14,
whatever.
18.
That's the whole
What is
thing.
it?
There is a huge amount of Conjuring
Yeah.
Franchise.
because
Related.
there's all the spin-offs and
It's all the
Annabelle,
Ed
the
and
Nun, and
Lorraine
all that stuff.
Warren stuff.
It's the
Annabelle took another victim this year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You should get
yeah,
the doll out of the case and tour with her,
Uh,
evidently.
Who
Yeah, but-
thought that was a good idea?
But do you know who owns like all that stuff now?
Oh,
It's
doesn't
her son, isn't it?
no, Dave Franco or somebody.
He is part of it. It's partly
somebody
it's
famous.
Yeah, it's Matt
Purchased
Rife.
it. Oh, that's what it is.
Matt Rife bought all of the Ed and
Matt-
Lorraine stuff?
Matt Rife.
That can't be safe at all. Don't get me wrong. I love Matt,
I
but
do
he's
too.
a bit of a chucklehead,
I
and
know,
I don't
I know.
necessarily
I was like-
know I want him owning a
Maybe
whole
he
bunch of...
secretly low-key keeps it super serious,
I don't
you
know.
know?
I know he
like
goes-
Nicolas Cage. They really about that serious about
Yeah.
that.
No,
that
I know-
supernatural, you
I know he goes ghost hunting quite a bit.
Right.
So,
It's something he didn't talk about a lot, but he went on a couple ghost hunts with the Scooby Douche crew.
Scooby-Doo. I love that you called them that.
Uh,
yeah, the
the-
Ghost Adventurers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Zach Baggins and
Bagans or
whatever his name is.
is,
Yeah, Scooby Douche. Yeah.
the Scooby Douche crew. I like Aaron. Aaron seems like a fairly solid
Yeah.
dude, and the two tech guys, but I cannot stand Zach whatsoever. It's the Scooby Douche crew.
I remember the first time I knew anything about them was whenever we were doing contract. And we went to, what was the one I contacted you about that's in Lexington? Is it Scarefest? Is
Oh,
that what it is?
Scarefest. I'm
Yeah.
going to that. Yeah, of course.
It was Scarefest.
Hey.
Nice.
I think it was like one of the first years, either the first or the second year that they were there. And they showed up, and I'm like, who the hell is this? You know, and it's like, and it was just like, and then after that, everybody's like, oh, Ghost Adventures, blah, 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 blah. And it was like the very small interaction that I had with them. I was just
Was
like,
not good.
yeah, I am not. Actually, the very small interaction I had with one of them,
Zach,
just one of them.
I'll say it, Zach.
The other guys seemed to be okay. But
Like I just said.
yeah, it was,
Anytime
yeah.
I've gone to those conventions, I've never been into really seeing the people. I've had one experience. I met the actor who plays, what's his name? Ooh, he plays Otis in House of Corpses. That guy.
oh, you're talking about,
What's his fucking name?
shit,
Oh, he's got a fucking
Mosby, Bill Mosby.
Bill
Yeah, Bill
Mosby.
Mosby, yeah.
Bill Mosby, and I met Captain Spaulding. Why I can't remember their names right now. Don't do drugs, kids.
I know, yeah. Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Shit, Sid,
Sid.
Sid Haig.
Sid Haig,
Sid
yeah,
Haig.
sorry.
There
Those
it
are the
is.
only two famous people I ever met, and it was not a bad experience.
I met,
but I was like, this is not really like. I mean, it's just a fucking person.
You met
It's just a person.
I met a bunch of I met
Famous
Kay
people are all
Hodder.
right, but then I don't really care.
I met Kate Hodder, and I met Daniel Harris. And
Hodder, isn't that the other
Kane.
guy?
Friday
too?
the
Kane
13th.
Hodder.
Yeah.
yeah,
Friday the 13th.
I've,
Played
I've
Jason.
seen him so many times throughout my life.
And I met
At every convention, it seems.
Yeah.
Candyman.
Oh.
Shit, because
Lance.
No, I've never met. You know, I was in the same room with Lance Henriksen, but never actually got to meet him, which
Yeah.
sucked. Tony Todd.
Yeah, that's it.
I met Tony Todd is one of the nicest people you would ever meet, and unfortunately, he passed earlier this year.
Yeah.
Speaking, but that was gonna say, have you seen
The Final Destination.
Bloodlines.
Bloodlines.
Every
Yeah,
time
of
I go to
course.
turn it on, my wife walks in the room and we have to watch something else.
I absolutely
I
loved it. That
like
it is
it.
brutal.
It's all
It
right.
is brutal. But the whole
It's
thing, the
brutal.
Tony Todd stuff,
Yes.
is the best
Well,
part because
I read an interview
it
where
was
they
an
let
improv live. I know.
Yeah, it was
I
an
know.
improv live, and it was kind of they gave him a chance to kind of say what he wanted to
did.
say
Yeah.
to his fan
Absolutely,
base.
he absolutely did it. It's
That
like,
was super sad. I'll
you
be
could have
honest.
never. No one could have scripted. This is going to be my final goodbye better than that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Of just like, but
It's
I
gonna
liked
make
it. I
me
liked the
cry.
movie. I mean, it's brutal. It was a lot different than what I was expecting. You know, I mean, it was.
You know what it is?
Okay.
This is movies just extending this shit so much. I've made
Yeah,
a joke
yeah,
about the
I
fact
know.
that there's so many movies like Bloodlines.
Well, you know, the irony of having a movie.
We're just gonna keep it going.
Called
We're
Having
gonna keep
Final
it going.
Destination, and it's
Keep
got
it going.
multiple.
Keep going.
Exactly,
Keep
exactly.
going. Just
You
keep
call it Final
going.
Destination. There should never be a Final Destination 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It's like, no, it was Final Destination.
I mean, like, I get the scenarios and like why it did. Like 1 and 2 would have made sense. Even a third installment, but after that, you're just really.
At this point, you're just trying. What's the machine that has no purpose? But you.
Rube Goldberg.
Yeah, it's
That's
basically.
all that is. It's all
Each
it is.
movie is how
Pumping out,
more
pumping
complicated can we make this
pumping
Rube
out.
Gold?
It's true. It's
Same
true.
with the Saw situation. Oh my god!
I haven't.
Remember
I hate Saw.
No, I never could get into Saul. So-
Dude,
so-
the I get it. Gore, hot, nice. I love it, but at the same time, like the backstories that were happening was so freaking dumb.
As somebody who grew up on slasher flicks, when I saw that, I was just like, this is stupid.
Convoluted, bullshit plot lines.
Yeah.
Did not enjoy
Trying
it at
to
all.
do. It's a twist.
Yeah.
But watch out, it's another twist. You thought you knew something? It's another twist. Well, at this point, we expect the twists. I hated Saw.
The one thing
I love the gore, but everything else. Sucked.
I watched the first Saw like when it came out, 21 years ago, whatever it was, and everybody kept saying, "Oh man, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good," and I didn't see it till it hit DVD, and so I sat down to watch it one day. It took me 3 times to watch it to actually get through it, and then I was just like, "This is dumb. I don't like
it.
this. This is and
This
so
is
I
gore for
haven't
gore's
watched it.
sake.
I haven't watched any
Okay,
of the
but
rest of them.
listen.
Gore for gore's sake.
Gore for
I
gore's
want
sake,
some
I like gore.
storyline.
Yeah,
I want some backstory.
Another storyline, a different storyline. It had storyline. It is not a very good storyline. The first 2 was fine, but then after that, they really like the whole.
But you were right about
John,
Bloodlines,
whatever
about
his
the
name.
Final Destination Bloodline. They do stretch quite a bit to get to connecting everything together.
Yeah.
Where it's like, no, this started way back here and blah, blah, blah. Now, the one thing, I'm sure you caught it, where they were talking about, we need to go up to the, there was that, what do they call it? There was that psychiatric place, it was that where people went to, it was something like, it was like Clear River. They started to say Clear River, which was like, okay, that's funny because remember that was
Where
was
the
her
chick
name.
was.
No, that was Ali Larder's name in the first one.
Oh.
Well, and the second one, because they went to that's where she was at trying to.
Right, but
Yeah.
it was one of those things like, wasn't it called Clear River or something? No, that's just dumb. It was called something else. But I was like, okay, that's funny that they had that
they're
little
making
callback.
a meta
of,
reference. I see.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like, okay, you're being funny. All right, sure.
What was another movie that came out? I know there was another horror movie that came out because it had a weird ending, and I did not care for it. I was like, what the hell does this have to do
Which
with
one?
anything? 28
Oh, 28 years later.
Have you seen 28 years
No,
later?
and I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay.
I love 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did not care for 28 Weeks Later.
I kind of
No.
liked it.
And I was really kind of like, okay, because that first trailer that came out for 28 Years Later, I was like, okay, this might be interesting. Then I started hearing the reviews, and everybody said, no, this movie, because they had already announced that they were going to make a trilogy. And they're like, all this movie here is for set up for the next movie.
Yeah.
That's all, and that's why it ended so weirdly. Is because they're like, okay, we're gonna kick this into the next one, and we'll explain what happened. I hate movies like that.
Yeah.
I really do. So I passed on it. You've seen it. Tell us what you thought.
It made no fucking sense.
There you go. That's because it was all set up for the next movie.
It was like it gave Mad Max vibe. Is that
Mad
not,
Max.
Isn't Mad Max the post-apocalyptic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Mad Max is good. It's
Yeah.
But this wasn't good. I don't know.
no,
this
Thunderdome
was-
is not good. Okay.
I don't know how to describe that. I was just like, it doesn't. And okay, I care. I kind of liked 28 Weeks Later. I'll
Really?
be honest.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. It didn't do it for me. That was what it came.
And so from that, the story of the 28 Weeks Later, I'm very confused on the 28 Years Later thing because I feel like there would have been a lot more progress and like it just seemed very like I don't know.
Yeah, I get.
That
I
doesn't
get what
seem
you're saying.
realistic
I
for
understand what
a
you're saying.
28 years later situation, and it seemed like it was trying to be like Mad Max. And then there was this whole funky, weird ending that made no sense with breakdancing. And I'll tell you something. I have no idea what. I think I was watching.
Maybe I need to watch
I'm
this
pretty
movie
sure
now.
I
don't
had
know.
a fever dream in the theater, and I maybe.
Please tell me there are zombies breakdancing. I would go
Are they
see
doing
Too
that.
bad that I go to movie theater sober now.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
because
I've had
I
that
was so
experience.
confused.
I've had some experiences like that too. Like,
I-
man, I've really been too sober for this.
Maybe it'll make sense. Make it make sense.
Yeah,
So-
Just
I
make it make
understand.
sense.
About the only new thing I've seen was one you turned me
Okay,
on to.
I was going to ask, have you seen
Yep.
Clown in a Cornfield?
No.
Oh,
what?
you need to see
Oh,
it.
you
What?
need to see
You
What
need
that
to
is
see
this?
this movie.
It's what?
Clown
Clown in
in
a
a
cornfield?
in a
It
cornfield.
sounds like
Yes.
a documentary.
And
No.
it gets a little meta.
It gets very meta.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because it's based on a book, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah.
And
or a series of
a
books.
series of books like YA books or something like that. But it's like It even starts in like the 1990s. Okay,
Okay,
like
I
that's where
dig
it
it.
starts, and it really has like 90s horror, like screamish type feel to it.
Okay.
But it is set in present day, and it's a completely like it is a completely told story. Like they set up at the end of it that there could be something else.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and tell you now, it's a slasher. There's nothing supernatural in it.
Love slasher.
It is
There
a
is nothing supernatural to it
pure
whatsoever.
Okay.
straight up slasher. And it's a little bit
Love
more
that.
terrifying when you realize what's going on.
Yeah, once
Okay.
you finally like, oh shit.
Okay.
There's
okay.
this one moment like towards the end of it, this reveal about one of the characters that is like one of the best things I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Of like everybody else, like, and it wasn't just because I went and saw it in the theater. And it was funny because when that point, even the people in the theater were like, "Oh,"
See,
just the same way that happens on the
That's
screen.
crazy
It's like
that I haven't heard of this.
I
movie.
caught onto that way early in the movie, though. I caught
I
onto
should
that
have.
way in the movie.
I should have. It's like when it hit, it was like I should have seen that one coming. That was so obvious now, but it's really good. Like and dude, it is wonderful about giving you the fall feel of like,
I love
oh,
that.
this feels so much like fall. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, it's so good. It is.
I'm
Check it
down.
out. Check it
I'm
out. I'm telling
down.
you, you'll like it.
And
Like, it's
then-
on Shudder. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, it's actually something we're gonna do.
We're going to talk about
Okay.
it. You need to watch
All right.
it. You need to watch it because we're going to talk
Assignment.
about it.
Yeah.
I'll write this down.
And
Write
then-
this down.
And then one that I'm kind of looking forward to that, here's what's funny. We got a new preacher at my church,
Mm-hmm.
right? And one of the first things he does is he's like, hey, I've got an extra ticket to go see AC/DC. You want to go?
Yeah,
I'm
we were
like,
talking about that.
awesome. Well, it turns out he's also a huge, and I'm talking huge horror movie fan.
Okay.
Like giant. And he is always filling me in on like new stuff that's coming out. And one that he's kind of pointed me towards that he like this weekend after going to Nashville Nightmare, he was like, have you seen the trailer for this? I was like, no.
Which one?
Blood Lake.
Okay, I have not seen anything. All I saw was that it's coming soon, and I like the poster that I've seen for it because it reminds me of like some 80s stuff. So it's
I forget where it's at, but there's somebody out there has posted the first 2 minutes of this movie,
Okay,
and I'm just like, I'm going to see this.
yeah. Hope it's better than what Tron Ares is giving me.
Oh, I'm so worried about Tron Ares. We'll talk about it some other
Hold
time.
on, no. Before we get to that, so I think the last time we got together, we were talking about we talked about Tron Legacy,
Yeah.
and I kept saying like how it wasn't a good movie, and you've gone to bat for it multiple
I
times.
love that movie.
Okay, since then I went back and rewatched it.
Yeah.
Still don't like that movie.
Oh my god.
It was exactly what I remembered it being. So it's
Coming from the guy that
you know what the
Really
best
thought
part
there
of
was
that
gonna be
movie
a
was?
turning point
The
there.
best part of that movie was when they go to that club in the middle of it. You know where Daft Punk is actually like
Yeah,
you know
the
the
End of
DJs
Line
and stuff.
Club.
Yeah, that's the best part of that movie. The rest of that movie is unnecessary completely. Like it's just like no. So it's and they kill the best character in the entire movie in that. And so I'm just like yeah no. So I'm not looking forward to Tron Ares by any stretch of the imagination.
I may fight you yet.
No.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Hey,
Godfather and now this.
I gave it another shot. I sat down like I'm going to rewatch this. I gave it another shot.
Coming from the
and-
guy who watches trash TV.
Hey, I love my trash TV. Thank you. Oh, I got a new trash TV. It's not even a trashy TV. It's another like Amazon Prime. I got Dave hooked on this show.
Oh, Motorheads.
Motorheads. It's on Amazon Prime.
And it got canceled already.
And it got one season and they canceled, but they are shopping it to other.
They better.
But the whole thing with it was like I told Dave, I was like, look, I understand when you look at this, you're gonna be like, oh, Alan's trying to get me to watch another like cheesy teen thing. I'm like, no. This is car porn, okay? And it's exactly what it is. It is
It
all.
sounds like car porn, to
it
be
is.
honest. Sounds like Motorheads.
It is. It is all about the
It's-
small
it's a-
town and this racing culture inside of it, and it's
Oh,
all
no,
these.
she did the.
Yep. She broke the seal.
I'm
There it is.
sorry.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
My
I'm so
diabetes is
sorry.
screaming right
The
now.
pumpkin is open with the harvest. The
Harvest blend.
harvest mix.
It's
Yeah.
basically a cheesy teen show wrapped in car porn.
Yeah, and it's like it's all these like.
I don't know about cheesy
Look,
teen
did you
stuff.
see my new car out there?
It's because of the
I
show.
did.
But honestly, because I watched that show over the summer, that
Oh,
I wound
I
up buying
see.
that.
And he wanted a car that he could work on.
There's that also. That watching that show, I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to like
What he doesn't
really
realize.
soup up a vehicle, and this one had become available even prior to me watching it. and I had passed on it, but it was still there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and buy the car now. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to sink thousands upon thousands of dollars into this thing.
The problem is that what he doesn't realize is that it has way too many electronics on it.
Oh, I
for
know.
you to-
There's a lot of that
Yeah.
too, because I didn't buy an
Nope,
older vehicle.
I'm out.
So
Yeah.
hey, between the Challenger and my my Harley,
Yeah.
I'm just like, God, I am constantly just working on something. So
Oh,
It's
our
nice thing-
hobbies, are they all consuming?
It's the nice thing about
and
my
way
Yamaha.
really expensive now as well. So
Trust, I don't know.
That's the nice thing about my Yamaha. I do basic maintenance, and it just runs like a top.
yeah,
I got a
Well.
Yamaha,
Yamaha.
but it looks like a Harley.
Okay.
it kind of looks like from like a distance if you squint real hard and like. Don't listen to the motor.
You know what? Go ahead and make fun of me. I want a Harley. And don't get me wrong.
I
I
know,
want a
I
Harley.
know.
I want a Road Glide.
I know.
But you know who the who's been the meanest?
Harley Davidson people.
Getting
I know.
into
I
the-
know. I know. I know. I'm well aware of it. Okay, it's like
Like the sports bike guys have been cool.
it's
the
like Apple
metric-
people. I mean, it's like this whole.
Everybody's
I
been,
know.
even the
I
Indian
know.
guys have been super cool.
I know.
And I've caught more crap from Harley guys.
I know. I am
than
well
I
aware.
have, and I mean they've been just flat out jerks about it. I've met
Sometimes yeah.
I've met two Harley
It's a
guys
cult,
that have
I'm
been
telling you.
really, really nice about it.
that there is a cult of Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
There's no. It's like I said. It's just like Apple. There is a cult of Apple. I mean, it's
Yep.
just yeah. And the thing is, I own Apple products and I own Harley Davidson, and I'm just like, no, I'm over here. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, my buddy that I ride with, he's got a Gold Wing
Mm-hmm.
on top of his Yamaha Cruiser, and he's like, "Dude, just get the Gold Wing." And I'm
Old man bike.
at this point, I'm kind of looking at him. I'm not even gonna lie.
I know. But yeah, it will read it. Check out
Motorheads.
Motorheads. But no, the show that I was talking about, there's a new one that just came on. It's called The Runarounds,
Okay.
and it's about a band. And
What are you doing, Ziggy?
Ziggy, get down. I know Ziggy's here with us again tonight. But it's about a band, like this high school band.
Oh.
And it's like, the funny thing about it
Gotcha.
is that, you get all that stupid relationship stuff that's in there, but it is
Temptress.
so secondary. It is so secondary to the music. And it might
Okay.
not be music that you like necessarily, because it's a lot of like pop rock stuff, and it's like
yeah.
and I'm like I'm digging this dude. The drummer, like they're a real band. The guys that are actually in the band are a real band. Their drummer is phenomenal.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying the drummer's phenomenal. You
Okay.
should check it out just to watch him, because it's kind of like, wow, where did they find this kid?
Okay.
But it's a lot of fun because it reminds me a lot of being that age and like really like loving music, and like
Yeah.
that's like this is the most important thing in my life, and so it's like that is one of the things I really enjoyed about it.
Okay.
And it's also a weird spinoff. I did not know this.
Oh.
Because the band, the Runarounds that's in that the show is around, appeared in the show Outer Banks on Netflix in like the third season, which I watched the first two seasons of that until it pissed me off enough times, because it pissed me off repeatedly. But apparently they came in and they were playing at a club in one episode or whatever, and then they spun this off. So I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. But I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. I've watched some of the other stuff on there too, like the really cheesy, like We Were Liars, and I started watching, and I watched the one season they did of Cruel Intentions.
I watched The Hunting Wives.
Oh, really? How would you like that?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta love lady on lady action.
There you go. So that's why we bring her around.
It's just, it was very strange, but it was
Uh-huh.
also, I grew up watching soap opera with my mother,
Right,
so,
right.
that's why I loved Buffy so much. Let's talk about that in a minute.
Oh, yeah, we'll tell you.
There's
About
not a
the
time
reboot?
not to talk about the
the
Buffy.
reboot. Yep, that's you heard about the reboot, haven't
Oh
you?
no, really?
Mm-hmm. Sarah Michelle Gellar's back.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is going to play Buffy, but it's going to be...
I like the new actress that they got to play.
Listen, I get it.
Mhm.
We all wanted it.
Kind
But
of.
at the same time,
I wanted it 20 years ago. Yeah.
like what a... You
Mm-hmm.
ever seen Fuller House?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but
it's-
no.
I did
Yeah.
not because
That was my wife's thing.
yeah, but I have
And then
watched.
they did a new Boy Meets World.
I watched that one,
It
Girl
was
Meets World.
Yeah, I didn't
I
watch
watched
that either.
that one. That's where
That
Sabrina Carpenter
premise-
came from.
No.
They're doing. They have a new Wizards of Waverly Place. I didn't
Yep.
really.
They
grow
did
up
a
watching that,
iCarly.
but Yeah,
They
yeah.
did,
They
you
did
know-
the thing where
Yeah.
it's with the kids now, and like okay.
They've done that with a lot of those.
I
shows.
want-
Maybe it'll be good. Maybe because it's supposed to. It's the same executive producer that was on Buffy.
See, I want the
Yeah.
original.
But there's
movie
one
characters.
serious problem with the whole thing. There's one person who's not involved. That,
Joss Whedon. I'm okay with that.
I think
I'm okay with that.
I think that
I don't know who's responsible for the comics.
Joss Whedon was responsible for most
All right.
of
Well,
them.
I'm 100% okay with him not being involved
Okay.
because what he did with the comics
Well,
was crazy,
which
and I don't
version?
agree.
Which version of the comics? Because there was two of them. Because remember all this stuff like season 8, 9, 10. That was all Whedon. Like
Yeah.
and he brought his own. He brought his people into it too. You know, like Janice Benson and Marty Knox and different people like that who wrote in the show. Drew Goddard, I think, even did
Whoever
some of it.
wrote the
But yeah, Drew
Xander
Goddard.
Dawn
Oh
situation
yeah, that is a little.
comes off a little Whedon, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that type of stuff. Shut up.
What?
But yeah,
what?
no. But
What are you making sound effects over
I
there
just
for?
have a feeling.
Sorry, I must have
that
dozed off.
I have a bad feeling that we're gonna get
I'm not here unless we talk about Buffy. Listen,
that
I'm
we're
sorry.
gonna get this Buffy reboot. You know, and they're gonna bring back pretty much everybody that they can, for the most part.
I feel like they're not.
I know. Well,
I feel like there'll be a cameo from Charisma because she's been up and popping. Her
yeah.
podcast has made her real popular.
I cannot listen to her podcast. I've tried. I listened.
I
like,
liked her character when I
Yeah.
watched Buffy, so I like that she's doing this characterized like.
Yeah.
I want
don't know.
first season. If we're gonna do any, I want first season Willow.
You want like
That is
Nerd
your-
Willow? Okay. No.
You
I liked,
might get a.
I like Nerd Willow.
You guys remember Dark Angel?
Yeah, with
Jessica Alba,
Mhm.
the guy
Yes.
that her
Michael Weatherby.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like Willow would be that kind of, very tech. Because the witchcraft thing, sure, yeah, but
Well, she started off. She was.
I've been
she was
told
tech
that the
support.
characters are not going to be what they were. That she changed the universe. Like it's not canon. It's canon, but it's not canon. There's people that are going to be brought back.
Yeah, I've heard that.
that-
Well, but let's be
There's-
honest.
I
When you're
want-
dealing with magic,
Yeah.
you can bring anybody back. You know, I mean, and
Alternative universes.
yeah, there's all kinds of because
Right.
they even did that in the comics. You know, they killed Giles and they brought him back.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's
Yeah.
I want the original movie.
no,
characters back.
that is.
I
Oh, you
want-
talking about Christy Swanson?
I want Luke Perry and
Well, we're not getting Luke Perry.
I
yeah,
would-
you can't have
Okay,
Luke Perry.
that's,
I want
and
Paul
you can't-
Rubin.
Can't
You
have him either.
Yeah,
Um,
it's, yeah, and you
Unless you
also
do
can't.
AI.
You also can't have Donald Sutherland. So it's
I don't think you can have any of that cast actually.
Christy Swanson's
That's
the
the
only
only
one.
one.
And you know what? They won't bring her back because she's a Republican now. So it's,
Oof.
so Hollywood's not going to have anything to do with her. So she's it's just
We'll see. We'll see how it turns
I actually went
out.
to go see that one in the theater.
yeah, it's not good. That was the whole reason that kept me off of watching the show because that movie was
Oh, I
so
love
bad
Buffy.
that I was just like, how do I
The
not I don't-
movie, I thought it was great.
Really? See,
I'm
thought
not
it was
gonna lie.
so
I went to go
wonderfully
see it
campy.
because Paul Rubin was
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I thought it was funny-ish.
I love
But-
campy. I love campy so much.
It just didn't resonate with me, and so it was a long time. Buffy was off the air before I started watching it, and then I
Oh no, I watched it.
dude. You know what?
Live.
Earlier this year, I went back and rewatched all of Buffy and Angel for the first time in. Jeez, it's been. Well,
Sorry about the angel part, but all right.
See, I liked it. I love Angel.
Yeah.
I see. That's
Last time we talked about this, it
Yeah,
was
and the thing is,
men
that-
like the angel more
Yeah,
than
I mean,
the- Buffy is more of a teen drama thing. Angel
It
is more
is.
of an investigator kind of thing.
exactly. There are two different types of shows. You're
Yeah.
right. There are two completely different types of shows.
But Angel's
And-
a person as
Yeah.
a character.
Right.
Don't
And-
like him.
And well, David.
But
Boreanaz
everybody
is-
disagrees. Everybody disagrees that she should have been with Angel and this little blah, 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 blah. I don't care.
I am very much.
Team Spike. All
I'm
the
very
way.
much an Angel and Buffy guy. So it's.
Whatever.
I'm also a Dawson and Joy guy, and it's
So when it comes to drums, I prefer Tama over Pearl. That's just, it's just.
I would have preferred Seth and Anna get together.
I have no
rather
idea
than
what
her,
any
rather
of
than
you
him
are
getting
talking
with
about.
Summer. Oh, you know what? I actually, again, over the summer, no pun intended, I wound up watching all of Heart of Dixie.
What is that?
It was a CW show that had Rachel Bilson as the late, like her name was, her last name was Hart. But you know who did it? Do you know who did it?
No.
It was Josh Schwartz who did Chuck, and you get several people over in there as well. And it was a good it was a fun show. But
See, you spoke the word, and now I've got somebody screaming at me on Discord. Because
they're trying to bring Chuck back also.
They better bring Chuck back.
We'll see. But we get into this all the time because he loved Chuck. You ever watched Chuck? It was a good show.
No.
It's on Netflix and all that. It's worth if you like nerd stuff. It's worth.
It's just called Chuck.
It's just called Chuck. That's
Chuck.
the Kate Nane's character's name is Chuck.
Okay. All right.
Basically,
Brodowski, is that his last name?
Bertosky.
Bertosky, that's it. Yeah.
Basically, it's a guy working in what's essentially a
Best Buy
as one of the nerd herd, which would be like the
Geek Squad.
The Geek Squad. And he's like
his ex-college roommate
is a spy and sends him something out of the blue, which then changes his life.
Yeah. And then now he's a spy.
Oh.
And it is like it's like
unwitting spy.
It is let's put it this way. It is like the epitome of mid 2000s nerd.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Matter of fact, it came out the same season that Big Bang Theory premiered.
Yeah.
They premiered in the same season, the same year. Are you writing that down, Chuck?
I'm intrigued.
And I've got somebody on Discord screaming at me now because you brought up the name Chuck, and I still
because we were supposed to have done this like 2.5 years ago. So it was like
you were going to do a thing.
We were
going
to do a whole thing about it. I went back and rewatched it, and then Dave's like, "No,
all
we got to
right,
do all this.
Sounds like
we gotta
another
do all that.
assignment.
Yeah, we got to do this. No, we got to do this." It's like, dude, let's just do the episode.
Well,
so it's
here's the thing. Now that I've got some gear of my own, I can go through and cut the clips.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, check out. I think you'll like it. It's like 5 seasons, something like that. But like, there's only like one season that's 22 episodes. Like, the first season's only like 14 or 15.
That
and
they don't do long
they don't.
seasons anymore.
Nope.
They do it's like 8 to
8
12.
episodes if you're
12 if you're lucky.
12 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And that's kind of the whole, like, with the Amazon Prime stuff, it's either 8 or 10 episodes per season, and that's it.
So wild. To me.
I'm so getting ready to like cut all of my streaming services.
I get Amazon with my phones.
I put mine on pause all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Actually, for a few months, if I ever get busy, especially during Halloween time, I'll put a lot of them on pause because I don't really have time.
Since you said Halloween, and we're getting well into this episode, let's
why
kind of
are
talk
we
about,
even here?
Yeah, let's talk about what we're going to actually be doing this Oktoberfest season.
Getting fat with this bowl of candy on the table.
We're doing something a little different this time.
I get munchies.
Yeah, it's fine.
I get it.
We're doing something a little different this time. We're going to actually cover a series of movies. We're going to do the Evil Dead series. And,
yes.
All of them.
All of them, even the remakes.
So how many are there?
Remakes.
Well, you've got Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, right off
Okay.
the top. And then they did a remake.
They did a remake in 2013. Then they did Ash versus the Evil Dead, which was 3
I never
seasons.
watched the Ash versus
You know,
Evil
the whole
Dead.
thing, again,
I'm
I think
rewatching it now.
I've already rewatched all of
I'm
it. So.
really enjoying it.
Well,
Okay.
let me rephrase that. I just watched it for the first time.
It's on. If you're looking for it, it's on Stars.
Yeah.
I don't have that, but okay.
There's
I think
ways.
my mother owns the DVD. She's the
Okay, well,
library
there you
of
go.
horror.
There you
so.
go. There you go to them.
And then
there was Evil Dead Rise that came out in 2022.
yeah.
I
The
think
remakes.
Yeah. Well, no, Evil Dead Rise is a
Does it have to do with the
isn't that the continuation of the
continuation
reboot?
of the
Is
Evil
that what
Dead?
it is? I don't
Yes.
know. I mean,
Yes.
I knew it was a sequel, but I didn't
seen
know
the
how.
remake
I haven't
or
yet either.
the
Yeah.
Rise
Oh, you
yet
haven't?
because-
Oh, okay.
Yet,
I
not
have.
yet.
I saw
I'm
both in
gonna
theaters.
watch them, but
because I am hardcore Bruce Campbell.
Right.
Bruce Campbell, and I'm almost convinced that The Adventures of
Briscoe County Jr.
Briscoe County Jr. is a fever dream that happened while he was knocked out during one of the movies.
Maybe that's what happened. Briscoe County Jr. is what happened between Army of Darkness and Ash versus
Yes,
Evil Dead.
exactly.
Oh, and there's also a video game that I'm playing. Yes.
Really?
Ash versus
Is
the
it
Evil
like
Dead.
the Dead by Daylight kind of thing?
It's Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Okay.
And the voice, it's the same, the actors from the show.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell and the guy that plays Pablo and Kelly, Pablo and Kelly and all them are all in it
Oh, okay.
as well. So it's, yeah.
What gaming system?
I've got it for Xbox.
I
So,
might have to borrow that.
I don't know if it'll work on your Xbox
Oh.
One or not, because I've got the Xbox version, like just the Xbox version.
Oh.
So yeah, it came out a few years ago,
Well,
and it's a whole weird thing where like it was a MMO on top of it all,
oh.
but the server and like they've stopped updating it, but the servers are still alive, so you can still play it, which is kind of cool. And I've enjoyed
Not
it.
an Xbox person, so
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of like they've done with
PlayStation.
some other stuff, where like with remember when they put out the Friday the 13th game,
Yeah.
and they kept doing all that, and then eventually they're like, yeah, we're not supporting this any longer, but they kept the servers up so you could still play it,
Yeah.
but there's not going to be any more DLC that comes out or any and that kind of stuff. So it's
I don't keep up with my gaming just because I have so much other stuff going on. So I legitimately jumped from.
I only keep up with my type of gaming. I don't keep up with gaming in general.
I understand that as fully.
But to give you an idea,
Oblivion, we know what's up.
Yeah.
to give you an idea, I went from the original release Xbox
Yeah.
to his old Xbox One.
Yeah. So he missed like 2 generations inside of there.
Oh, listen, I'm the same way. It took me so long. Like, I was working with the PlayStation 3 that's what I was playing Skyrim on for like a decade. And
because
then
it
till
was a
this
good
past
system.
year, I
Yeah.
got the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
The fact that there's a PlayStation 5 technology,
But
Yep.
It's so quick. I can't
the
keep
kinda-
up.
Yeah, but there was
guy
a
that-
long time in between those two.
But I'm the
Listen,
type of
10 years is not that long to me.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of guy, I take care of my equipment so it lasts forever. Like my last phone update, I went from an iPhone 6S to a 13 Pro.
See, that's why I had my
Yeah.
PlayStation 3
Yeah.
for such a long time. I mean, it still works. I still use it.
Yeah.
The only reason why I have a PlayStation 5 is because there's other
Hey,
games that require you to have the
Yeah,
fucking...
no,
I have
And I skipped PlayStation 4, so that's a lot of games that I
have an
skipped out on,
original
too.
Xbox in there. In that bag over there is one of the Star Wars branded Xbox 360s. It's the that I'm over there, and then I've got the Xbox, which they're calling it, was the newest one. But I had that Xbox One for a while as well.
Yeah.
Plus all the other gaming systems that I have. I've got an original NES, and I've
If
got
I
a
ever get an
Wii, and
Xbox, it's going to be whenever they say that the new Fable's going to come out.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to have
I
been
know,
gone out
I
last
know,
year,
I
this
know,
year, maybe
I
next
know.
year. Who knows? Maybe
Well,
in 10 years from now.
It's just like the next Elder Scrolls. Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls 6 that they put that trailer out, 6 years ago or something like that, and we've heard nothing about it since then. Or how about GTA 6? That's
My
their whole thing with
concern is
that
that
as well,
because
so
it's taking so long
it's gonna
that
suck.
it's going
I
to
know.
suck.
I know. It's
All right.
All right.
I
Halloween,
did that.
right?
I did that.
Oh.
I derailed that train.
all right. That's fine. Well, I derailed that train because I said there was there's a game also
Yeah.
that goes with this. So yeah, we're going to be covering all that. Plus, we are going to do Clown on a Cornfield, and we're
Yes.
probably going to be able to get a couple more in before
Got
this
to
is
come
all
up with
out.
a couple more.
We can. That's not an issue. So.
Oh, yeah. Just let me know.
But as far as like the game, what I'm saying is I'm not expecting you
game?
guys to go and play the game. I'm not expecting you guys to go play the game. We'll throw that in with kind of the miscellaneous on the ends of the stuff. and
I ain't got
everything,
time
so.
for these games.
Hey, let me tell you, you can put in a lot of hours on that game. Believe me, it's because it is an open world.
Listen,
type
we got
thing, so-
Skyrim and we got Power World.
I
We don't
know,
need
it's
any time
Hey,
consuming.
Skyrim, man, that's not even.
Well,
Skyrim,
Power World.
man.
Power World is
So,
time consuming. It's like Minecraft mixed with Pokemon. It's
Yeah,
life.
So that's
My
what,
life is gone.
That's what you get to look forward to. Is we're gonna do this dive into
Deep dive
Evil Dead.
into Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
I think there might be some comic books and stuff as well.
Oh,
I'll have to
I'm
look
sure
into
there
it and
were.
see,
I
and-
just
yeah.
didn't. All my money went into other endeavors.
Yeah, well,
And we talk about all the other universes that are involved with it. There's other,
with Evil Dead.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
we will do all that stuff. So that's what you got to look forward to. So yeah, I hope that everybody has had a good year so far.
We haven't, but it'll
I
be
mean,
okay.
Just in general, just as a hey, we're back, and
We
yeah.
hope.
We're kind of back.
We hope.
We'll see you next episode for the beginning of our Evil Dead retrospective. So
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
For the Project Gen X podcast, I'm Alan Smith.
I'm the other guy, Big Dave.
And I'm Ariel.
Oh, you didn't do it again.
I didn't.
Try
Sorry,
it again.
I didn't
Ariel.
there we go.
Great timing.
All right, there we go.
Sorry, I'll get better with that as it goes on. I promise.
Sure.
And we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.